Hello everyone and welcome back to another Snarky Buddha gaming stream where we are continuing our playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 with the goal of finishing the game before February 4th, which is the release date for the highly anticipated sequel, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I think is going to be Game of the Year 2025. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Thank you for being with us here today. Let's get rolling. So if you remember last time, we got into a little bit of trouble with Lord Hans Capon at the Rattay bathhouses, where we got into a little scrap with old arson balls. If you know, you know, and if you haven't, go back and check that video out. Today, however, we will be speaking with Sir Hanish of Lipa, as he needs our help with some heretics.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
You asked for me, sir.
Henry! Just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Ujits. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really up on religious ranks, sir. What does a vicar do, exactly?
You don't have to apologize. It's the devil's own work to make sense of their twisted hierarchy. The vicar is short for vicarious, meaning in place of. He has full power to act on his superior's behalf.
I see.
In this case, sadly, the superior in question is that nincompoop, Archbishop's
Nincompoop
of Hassenburg.
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible he's here to size up my estate, which would be even worse.
I understand. And then what?
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back to Prague.
And how can I, encourage him to do that? I can't just kick him out, can I?
No, of course not. But if you could make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him I've sent you to assist him.
I understand. And my task is to assist him in finding nothing.
Indeed.
What if there are actually heretics?
And what if there really are heretics?
My boy. Have you ever seen a heretic? There, you see. I haven't either. Most of the time, the prelates just invent them to scare folk with. So don't put much faith in their existence.
But
what if there really are some? Then deal with them. But make sure that interfering bastard gets out of here.
are you at odds with the Archbishop in some way, sir?
No, I've never even seen him. But that's no guarantee he doesn't have his eye on my estate.
But how could he get his hands on it?
He's an archbishop. They have long fingers, my boy. And now, without the king around, it's the perfect time to amass a nice little hoard. Believe me, I know. They say in Prague that he's a complete dolt. But I rather doubt that.
Why?
All the Hare clan are as shrewd as they come. I know that better than most.
Uh-huh.
The Hare clan. Is he related to Anakin Hare? That's a later quest. I haven't gotten to it yet. It's like this crazy huntsman quest outside of Talmberg. But anyway, I digress. I'll get started right away, Sir Hanish.
Very well. I'll get going straight away.
Good luck, lad. And be careful. Clergymen are wily weasels. So take care.
I'll be careful.
Wily weasels. It's true. It's true.
Hey! Halt right there! Show me what you have on...
I was literally just talking to your lord, and now you're gonna accost me?
quick about it.
For fuck's sake, let's get this over with.
Such are my orders.
Oh, bullshit.
For God's sake, don't bother me. Any delay could cost lives.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead, then.
Fucking prick. I should buy some more potions, though, before we get rolling. Let's go talk to this vicar. I believe he is in Ujits. Yep. Staying with Father Godwin and his concubine. Oh boy. I bet that's awkward.
Yeah.
So a vicar is not an inquisitor. But he kind of reminds me of an inquisitor. And I believe his duties are similar to one. But yeah, he is able to act in his superior's place, with his superior being the archbishop. So they are inquisitive about something. Apparently there are some heretics in the region.
I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. Could use a couple bards potions. Probably a couple savior schnapps. We should go through Neuhof, probably. Cool. Okay. And we're off. Let's go figure out what's going on with these so-called heretics. Oh, what the fuck? Come on, Bebs. Oh, it's all good. I can hear him huffing and puffing. Random, but for those who are curious, for the 1 to 2 people watching this right now, in the Holy Roman Empire, in which at this time Bohemia was like the capital province, Prague was the capital of the empire, the Holy Roman Empire was Catholic. So if you're curious, that's the religion we're dealing with here, is Catholicism. This archbishop is a Catholic bishop, and he sent his vicar. And so, yeah, pretty much anyone that didn't adhere to the teachings of the Catholic Church at this time were deemed heretics. And as you will see, we're going to meet a group of people known as the Waldensians. Another history lesson for you. So it was in 1054, which is about like 300. Oh, that's not the right way. Gotta go this way. It's about 350 years before this game. In 1054 was what was known as the Great Schism, or the East-West Schism, and that was the big divide between what is now today known as the Catholic Church, and then the Eastern Orthodox Church. I think I'm going the wrong way again. Got hardcore mode's a bitch. Alright, we can just turn around. It's not the end of the world. Oh, wait. Maybe this is... Nope. It's the wrong way. We ended up... over here. Okay, not a big deal. So, anyway. Yeah, but, Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Where the fuck am I going? Now I'm all turned around. My bad. We'll get this figured out in a quick sec. Oh, here we go. Okay, so yes, at this time, so for the last like 350 years, there has been like the Eastern Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church. The reason for their split, several reasons. One of them, though, was the fact that like there was just a struggle with communication. I mean, think about it. You have this like huge overarching like church or whatever that, you know, spans multiple countries and provinces and empires or whatever. It's hard to kind of keep everything square and kind of keep everyone on the same page. So like there were times where there was like more than one pope and people couldn't agree on the right pope. And I think that's actually still going on like at this time too, even within the Catholic Church. But regardless, just a lot of issues led to their split. So, but yeah, in case anyone was wondering, at this time there is not like one Christianity. There's a few. Definitely not as many as there are today. There's like thousands of thousands. But no, back then there were, I would say the big ones were the Catholic Church, Eastern Orthodox Church, and then you had smaller splinter groups, if you will. That's probably not the right word for it. Like the Waldensians. Now, some of you might be thinking about, oh, what about Martin Luther and the Reformation and all that? That was not until, what was that, the 1500s? Sorry, one sec. So I gotta go to the river. Okay, gotta go. I think we're going the right way. We just gotta meet up to the river. But anyway, like I was saying, oh, here's the river. So like I was saying, yeah, the Reformation, I think, was like 1517 or something like that. So that's like over 100 years after this. So we don't have the Protestant church yet. You do have groups like the Waldensians, but it's a little different. They might be deemed as Protestants today, but at the time, I don't think Protestant was a term. I could be wrong, though. I'm not an expert. I do study world religions, and I'm trying to go into teaching about world religions, but still, that doesn't make me an expert in every single category. You know, I know a lot about Christianity, but I don't know everything. I'd be lying if I said I did. I'd also be lying if I said I knew where the fuck I was going. I have no fucking clue. Oh, we're right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I do know where I'm going. Funny enough, though, I had actually never heard of the term vicar until I played this game. The term vicar isn't... I don't even know if the position still exists. It might in certain contexts, but it's not... It doesn't exist like it did in medieval times. In medieval Europe, so... Almost there. I see the church. Come on, Pebs. I feel like we're struggling to get up this fucking hill. Alright. Wonder if we can talk to Father Godwin about the situation. What time is it? It's noon. I wasn't showing my face yet, but I wish I had. But you can go back and watch the video of me partying with Father Godwin. It's a good time. It's probably the best quest in the whole game. Oh, there's so many great quests, though. Well, there's the Vicar's Guards. And there's our Vicar. God, this place is a mess. Well, Godwin couldn't, like, pick up a tiny bit before, the fucking Vicar rolls in. Where is Godwin, anyway? He's probably hiding. I'd be fucking hiding, too. Just like at the bar at noon. That priest is wild. Godwin's concubine. They couldn't even give her an actual name. It's fine. Even Millmaid Jane got a name. A Vicar?
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor.
That hair.
My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish. And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly.
Oh boy.
I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
The Waldensians. Alright. Let's see what he has to say about the Waldensians.
Who are these Waldensians? I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Retai is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation.
Ruh-roh.
Both possibilities are equally disturbing.
Oh, hello. We have someone watching us here. Hello, Eva Smith. Thanks for joining us.
It's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor.
Yeah, I don't think Henry is in any position to get into a theological debate with a vicar. A girl's type headset, man. Pink's the way to go. Pink is the way to go. For those who can't see, getting shit about my headset in the chat, but it's fine. Why do you think there are heretics here, Mr. Vicar?
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Ushitz a few times.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
You just tortured him. I expect you put him to torture.
I'm guessing he didn't speak willingly.
Of course not.
Little wonder his strength deserted him in the executioner's clutches. It's a pity. He might have known more.
My lad, guard your tongue. It's unwise to question the ways of Mother Church. Heretics are a conquer on the body of the Church. Do you know what's to be done with such an ulcer? You take the hot iron to it and burn it out.
Jesus.
It may hurt. It hurt me too, to have to cause the man to suffer. But it had to be done for the well-being of the Church.
For the well-being of the motherfucking Church. Do you have any suspects?
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Well, I'm not from HERETICS exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one of these local good-for-nothings. I can't trust a single one of them. And they don't trust me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a likable face. Simple-looking.
It's fine.
You have a much better chance of learning their secrets.
You flatter me, Monsignor. Very well, then. How can I help you, then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Auschwitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
I'm the son of a blacksmith, not a scribe.
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, the Hamish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are given a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names.
It's fine.
Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do
Yes,
my best.
Vicar. Yes, Father. I'll be
I'll
going
get
then.
working on it, sir.
God be with you, my son.
Thank you, thank you. All right. So, anyway, Eva Smith, to answer your question. Sorry, I just wanted to finish that dialogue. Yeah, so I play other games, but I've mainly been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance because the sequel is coming out February 4th, which is just in a couple weeks. And, you know, you can definitely show me your artwork. I appreciate the offer. I'm not really in a position to pay anyone for their artwork at the moment. Plus, I just do this for shits and grins. I stream on Twitch because then it's just easier to export it to YouTube. But I don't take this shit seriously. It's just fun. So I appreciate the offer. If I was definitely more of a serious streamer with like an actual substantial following, I would definitely take you up on that. But I'm sure you saw I have like 6 followers, so it's like, what's the point? But oh, I'll definitely hit you up on Discord though, because I'd still love to see your artwork, and maybe I can follow you on Instagram, you know, something. But if I ever somehow, for some weird reason, make it big or even grow somewhat of a substantial following, I'll definitely consider some artwork, and I'll definitely hit you up. So yeah, it's true. You can grow quickly. We'll see. I'm hoping with, who knows, with the new Kingdom Come Deliverance game coming out, if I start streaming that, I might, my channel might gain some popularity. This current game is like 6 to 7 years old, so I don't think a lot of people are watching this stream, but okay, back to this. Where the hell is Father Godwin? I know he, like, can give you some, like, advice and shit. He's probably at the fucking tavern. Oh, he is. With his concubine. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be near that fucking vicar either. I will sit across from Godwin. Godwin, we need to talk. He has nothing to say? It must be later in the quest. He's probably like, Henry, don't talk to me about that, bastard. Okay, let's read the document and try to figure out where this is going. Helping the vicar wasn't as straightforward as I'd hoped. He sent me right away to find the assembly place of the Waldensian heretics, which was no easy matter, since all he gave me to go on was the testimony under torture of a heretic taken prisoner in Kutna Hora, or Gutenberg. The poor wretch was evidently in a delirium from his suffering, and his description of the route to the Waldensians' meeting place resembled more of a passage from the Book of Revelations, which, if you haven't read, it's wild. Whether or not you believe in the Bible doesn't matter, but you should read it regardless because it is a wild story. Beyond entertaining, whether you believe it or not. The vicar gave me the testimony of a tortured heretic that should help me find the heretic's assembly place. The only advice he gave me was to start at the local tavern, which we are here. I have 8 human ears, it's fine. Okay, record of the interrogation of the heretic Peter of Hradec. This account was written down by Master Borislav, scribe to the Archbishop, recording the testimony given by the questioned heretic, whereby the interrogation was conducted by the Very Reverend Jan of Osik, Monsignor and Vicar to the Archbishop, and lawful right of torture was carried out by the town executioner, Francis called Shanks, in the town jail, according to the resolution of the town council. In case you're wondering why the letters are mixed up and it looks like our Henry has dyslexia, it's because the game starts off, you don't know how to read, but you eventually learn to read. Well, you don't have to, but you should. You learn to read, and then you have to keep reading for the skill to get better. So, like, yeah, he mixes the letters up at first because he's not the best reader. So anyway, at first the captive heretic, one Peter, did refuse to give testimony, whereupon the executioner was instructed to encourage him to do so by the performance of arts. Jesus. Let it be stated that the interrogated Peter did long resist the executioner's persuasions. However, he did finally respond to a query as to the place of assembly of the other heretics known to him, that they did meet in the township of Uzhitz. When the vicar then asked the prisoner to elaborate, that is, who they were and in what house they assembled, Peter again fell into silence. The executioner was again obliged to exercise his persuasive art, which in due course the vicar ordered him to desist, for the prisoner was greatly fatigued, whereupon he did suddenly find his voice and began to respond at length to the repeated query as to where he met with the other heretics. The vicar thereupon decreed that the testimony for the prisoner be written down verbatim. May the Lord forgive me for hearing these heretical speeches, which by my duty to Holy Mother Church I am bound to set down in writing this day. Thus spoke the heretic. I began my pilgrimage in Uzhitz, a den of iniquity where people were drinking and fornicating. Okay, so I left that corrupt place at once. And at once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bride of the Antichrist, with the proud Babylonian tower. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. Okay, so he is referring to the temple of the Antichrist with his Tower of Babylon. The Waldensians, one thing about them is that they didn't agree with like the idea of like having a clergy and priests and popes and this hierarchy. So that's one of the reasons they broke away. So that, yeah, they would probably, Waldensians would be very anti-Catholic, just as Catholics are anti-Waldensian, at least at this time. Okay, so towards the rising sun. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads. I didn't know which way to go, so I fell on my knees and prayed. My prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show the right path. And then I heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. Okay, so this first part's gonna fuck me up. Actually, let me see. Our map will actually help me here. That's okay. We're going to figure this out without looking it up. Let's go this way. Let's see what we find. I think I know what we're looking for. So obviously we're looking for a crossroad. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. This would be the finger of Christ, wouldn't it? Oh, we are going the right way. So then he went this way. Then he says that he ends up passing... He went on through the sinful land, and suddenly he heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen in their towers. I think he's referring to bees' nests. I don't know what else that would be referring to. Oh, shit! Damn! Hell yeah, beehives. Okay, we're on the right path. God, yeah, he's not wrong. This does sound like something out of the fucking Book of Revelation. Okay. Let's continue our investigation. Okay, I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of the Behemoth, and his broken teeth jutted up to the heavens like tombstones from the Moabites. So I went through the mouth of the beast, and by the road I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. I was hungry, so I took the fruits of their labors and filled my belly. I think that's a fishing reference. I have no clue about this Behemoth. But after that, I'm assuming it's going to be like something fishing related. Peter and Andrew. It's a biblical reference. Could this be like the jaws of the beast? Interesting sight. So I went through the jaws of the beast. Kind of weird, but I guess. Kind of like teeth, I guess. So then I continued. And I would see the apostles, Peter and John, and I ate from the fruit of their labor. Oh, that's a fisherman. All right. We are on the path. I saw the abode of the apostles, Peter and Andrew. I was hungry, so I took the fruits of their labors and filled my belly. Then I left their house and saw 2 widows weeping in keening. I wept with them, and they let me sleep in their shadow. So we're looking for a weeping willow. I'm thinking we continue on our way. Let me see. Like, I think he would have had his fill. He would have gone back on the road and continued. I think you can fight him, actually. That's why there's that, like, exclamation point above him. Oh, Weeping Willow. And they let me rest in their shade. I'm assuming this is it. Okay, this next part's fucked up. I don't know what they're talking about. Wow, what does it say? It says, I went further along the edge of the world and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan. What is a Leviathan? I know it's biblical. What is a Leviathan? Definition. It is a monstrous sea serpent. So, and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan washed up by the sea. And then there's going to be bridges. Okay, so the edge of the world. Are those bridges up there? I think so. I have no clue what he means by a Leviathan. Washed up by the sea? I have no idea. But then... wait, hold on. Was I supposed to go around? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not sure. The Leviathan has something to do with the water here. But there are two bridges. But they both lead to the same way. I'm thinking I was supposed to come around this way. Right? Like, you go to the fisherman's place, you come around. Oh, that's the Leviathan. There's like a thing sticking out of the... Okay. My bad. So, I went back on the road. You're actually supposed to go around, I think, from the fisherman's. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as you end up where you're supposed to go. Okay, but then he talks about... So, okay, we see the Leviathan. Cool, cool. But then he gets to the bridges. I'm assuming this is what he was talking about when the devil tempts him. So then he's like... Then I saw two bridges over the river Jordan, and the devil tempted me and tried to lure me to the one on the right. But I saw through his deception and went against his will. And then I saw at the gateway to the garden of paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by some men of straw, but they saw I was a good Christian and let me enter. Okay, so the bridge that I just went across.
Yeah. What do you want?
Oh, that's terrifying. I don't feel like dealing with this guy, so let's break away.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's deal with these motherfuckers right now. Yeah, they're stupid peasants. I thought they were gonna be, like, fucking scary and shit. I'm about to end this once and for all. Can't just go attacking people like that, you dumbass bandit. Yay, you. Yay. Oh, he's running. He's running. I don't think so. Bet they didn't expect that. Yeah. Mess with the best, you end up like all the rest. Fucking douchebag. Well, that was simple. Okay, so I believe this is the entrance to the garden, and I believe those are the straw men. Just like haystacks. Guess we'll just read this really quick. We'll read the end of it. Okay, I finally saw it. The gateway to the garden of paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by men of straw, and they saw I was a good Christian. Let me enter. These were the last words uttered by the heretic Peter of HERETICS, for he did then breathe his last. The vicar did then state that his death was surely the work of Lucifer to silence his tongue before the ears of the servants of God. The executioner thereupon took umbrage and made conceited objections, for while his wage was cut by 3 groschen, and he was admonished not to repeat such remarks, especially in the presence of a servant of Holy Mother Church. Is that somebody? Who the hell's talking? Is that a bad guy? Who are you? Oh, it's a wayfarer. It scared me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm reading a book. Don't attack. The body of the heretic was buried outside the cemetery wall as befits, so that it should not corrupt hallowed ground. Thereby, the case of the heretic Peter was brought to a close in accordance with ecclesiastical law. Ecclesiastical law. I butchered that word. Sorry, I'm chewing ice. I'm sure it's loud as fuck into the mic. I should have muted it. Oh well. Anyway, it's like I'm not even going to try to say it. I don't know. There's certain words I just really struggle to say. So, it's fine. Alright, so yeah, you can't see me on the map, but if you're kind of confused and wondering where to go, what the fuck is that? I have no idea. Well, anyway, if you're wondering where to go, it's, I believe we're right here. So you can see Ujits is right here. Where you need to go is right here. This little patch of trees right here, right next to this little pond. So, if you're not playing hardcore mode and you can actually see your shit on the map and you have a compass, as you can see, we don't have a compass. It's blank. It makes this hella easier.
Seems I found it.
Good job, Henry. It's a cute little gathering place. Someone left a cross.
A cross, nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
I think now you can talk to Godwin.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Back to Ujits. Oh, wait, hold on. We don't need to cross the bridge. We're just gonna go back this way. That's weird to me. Okay, so in the second game, you actually go to Kutna-Hora or Kutenberg. But that's like kind of a far ways away from here. So you're telling me this guy who got caught in Ujits would make a pilgrimage all the way out here to hang out? It just seems like a long way to go. Long way to travel. I don't know how far it is, but I'm just saying, like, spoilers, at the end of this game, you leave on horseback with Hans to deliver a message. And you're not even going to Kutenberg. You're going to a place called Bohemian Paradise that is on the way to Kutenberg. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like there's a lot of terrain to cover between here and Kutna-Hora. Which If you're curious, Kutna Hora is what people in the Czech Republic call the city. Like if you're Czech, you call it Kutna Hora. Kutenberg is like the English name. Where the fuck is Godwin? Oh, there he is.
Father, I wonder if you could tell me whose cross this is.
I do know, but I'm not sure I can tell you.
I don't understand. Why not?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanu sent you here to help him.
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hanu sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
Yeah, fuck that. That won't happen. There are no heretics here. I'll get them out of here no matter what it takes. Nah, me too.
You and me both.
That's good to hear. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. Surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
Heretics deserve no pity. I think the next time I play this game, like all the way through, which won't be for a while because the second one's coming out, I'm gonna need to like do a file where I just pick all the raw dialogue options. That would just make you cringe. Yeah, Sir Hanish would most certainly agree.
I see. It wouldn't make Sir Hanish too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, we ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
What good will that do us?
Prayers are sacred to all Christians, heretic or devoted. But if they are heretics, they are bound to pray differently.
And how will I know there's something wrong with their prayers?
Don't you know how true Christians pray?
I suppose so.
It's fine.
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church, they'd pray the usual way. But at home, it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
What do you know about the Bowers?
When I think about it now, they're a little peculiar.
What do you mean?
Well, they do rather keep themselves to themselves. They attend Mass, true enough. They leave the moment it's over. And I've never seen them at a dance or a celebration of any kind. But on the other hand, they give more alms to the needy in the village than anyone. I can't deny them that.
Where did those Bower folk come from?
I don't really know. I've never spoken to them much, but they've not been here long, only 2 or 3 years.
And the cross? Did you consecrate that for the Bowers themselves?
No. It belonged to the family who lived on the farm before them. That was quite a sad story.
I take it we're not going to learn that story.
Right, I'll get on with it.
Okay, so Report it to the vicar. Hell no. Okay, the Bauer farm is to the south. See, like, even they have a long walk just to go to their secret meeting place. They got to walk all the way up here. I can't imagine walking, like, what's probably, like, twice this map. Whatever. Peter of Haraduk is dead, so he's not walking anymore. It's fine. Okay, so the Bauer farm is to the south. Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go save some heretics.
Yeah.
Okay, but then when you get to the crossroad, you take a left.
Yeah.
Shit, it's probably almost evening time. Well, no, in the last mission, I went to Hans Capon, and he's like, I said come in the evening, and it was like 8:30 at night. It just wasn't dark. No, I think we're fine. Keep going.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay, my bad. It's supposed to go this way. I mean, their farm's just like straight this way, I think, so it's fine. No one said we had to stay on the path. I think, yep. Farm is right up here. Oh, one of my first YouTube videos was a short video on how to sneak into their loft. Way before I was showing my pretty face. It actually has quite a few views. Wondering if those are the farm hands.
Yeah.
Let's try to be as secretive as possible. I like the immersion. Pebbles, you hang out back here. I feel like, yeah, it's more secretive. Take that off. So the easiest way to do this is if you just go to the back. Yeah, those are their farm hands talking. If you go to the back side of the house, there's a ladder that climbs up into their loft. You just have to sneak in there without getting caught. Oh, I hate this music. It gives me anxiety. Go, go, go. Beautiful.
I could try listening from here.
All right, let's wait.
Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time
before they come for me. I know.
What are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will. And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side. Although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
I know. And you have no fear, my brothers in Christ. Stay true to God's plan, as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? He may come for us at dawn.
Henry's like, fuck! Are they still in there just like eating? Oh no, I think they're sleeping. I saw someone's foot.
Yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, to save the heretics, we have to talk to Godwin first. We do eventually have to report to the vicar to get him to leave, but, well, you'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to settle down. Holy shit, humans! Fuck. The fuck's going on here? Holy hell. I think there's like a battle going on, but everyone's like spawning in at an awkward time. Okay, those are definitely humans. There are also bandits. Are you working together? Nope, they're fighting each other. Well, I'll let them kill each other. God, the Bohemian countryside is like the wild fucking west. Jesus Christ. Oh, don't say that too loud. The vicar might hear ya. Might burn you at the stake for using his name in vain. Pebbles, I hear you huffing and a puffing. Almost there. I think. Where the fuck's the church? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I need a torch or people are gonna get all pissy on me. Only bandits walk in the night, walk in the dark without a torch. I think Godwin is not in his usual bed. He had to give his bed to the vicar. Godwin, let's have another drunken escapade with the vicar here.
So, I went to check on the Bower farm, and I don't have good news.
Do tell.
They most certainly are heretics, at least as far as I can tell.
Are you sure? What did you hear?
Well, for a start, the evening prayers were led by a woman.
That is certainly unusual, but nothing conclusive in itself.
That's not all. They're afraid the vicar will be coming after them.
Who wouldn't fear that? That swine finds fault with everyone.
Well, it's not like you'd have to try too hard. Mrs. Bower plans to confess everything.
Confess what, exactly?
Most likely her faith. The people of the farm were trying to discourage that, but her mind's made up.
Oh, good lord, that's all I need. What am I to do?
We have to help them.
I don't know, but we have to help them.
You're quite right. You have to talk them out of it, Hal. You must convince them to run.
Me? And what am I supposed to say to them? I'm the one who's been hunting them down.
So who better? Do you think they'll listen to me? I'm a priest. If there's anyone they can't abide, it's me. You have to try at least. For their own good and for yours, Hal.
No, I'm not crazy. Nah.
You're right. Someone has to help them.
I'm glad you see it that way. Now hurry. You never know when the vicar might come for them.
Alright. Let's go persuade these motherfuckers to get the hell out of here. No, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Let's just be as loud as possible. It doesn't matter in this game. If you just, like, jumped... Yeah, like, the vicar's not going to be like, who was that? In the second one, though, I do think making noises like that and shit is going to play a role. I know, so they have photo mode in the new game. Not in this one, unfortunately, but in the new game. And well, what I'm excited about regarding photo mode... I mean, this kind of sucks, but... So, like, in other games, I've used photo mode to help me with stealth. For example, Ghost of Tsushima or like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I've used photo mode to give me an advantage. I'm sure we've all been guilty of doing that in some game or another. In this, or in the second game, if you try to use photo mode to your advantage, what ends up happening is Henry will say something. So like, let's say you're sneaking around and you go into photo mode to like see, you know, where the guard is, whatever. You get out of photo mode, and Henry's going to be like, nice picture, or like, nice shot. And him saying that will alert the guards. So basically, you're fucking yourself by trying to use photo mode. I think that's hilarious. I think that's fucking epic. Fuck me. Hold on. I get so lost. Hold on. We need to go back. If I can get this part right, I just have to make sure I'm going the right way, and I actually don't think I am. No. Yeah, okay. Nope, we were not. Yup, this way. Okay, cool. Hardcore mode is a bitch, but it's fun. It's worth it. However, if you've never played this game, or like with the new one that's coming out, you need to play this at least once all the way through on like normal mode. Plus Fast travel's actually fun. It's like a little mini game. It'll be like, oh, you hear rustling in the woods. Do you check it out or do you try to sneak past it? And if you know, sometimes it'll fail and then you'll have to check it out. Or it's just weird shit. It's cool. Oh. Okay, so go right. Oh, I do hate how when you pause, it turns you around.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go this way. God, I hope I'm in the right spot. Oh yeah, their farm's right here. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of a big fucking farm. Alright. Let's do a bard's potion. I'm gonna save real quick. It's just unlocked. They really don't care. She's like, I'm ready for the vicar to take me. I think you can talk to the husband if you can't convince her. But I took a bard's potion, so you have to get out of here.
Mistress Bauer,
What is it you need?
I've come to ask something of you.
Have you? And just who are you, young man?
That doesn't matter. The important thing is that I want to help you and your husband.
I admit that I'm a little confused. You've come to ask me something, but at the same time you want to help me. What's going on?
Ironic.
I want to ask you not to confess to the vicar. Just take your husband and get out of here while there's still time.
I have no idea why you're so taken with my fate, or how you found out about my intentions. But I'll tell you one thing. Changing my mind is out of the question. I won't betray my faith, nor my brothers in Christ.
God gives you the chance to escape.
But now you've got a chance to escape. Surely you won't throw it away.
I won't oppose God's will for me.
For heaven's sake, woman, if it were God's will you should burn, it would have happened a long time ago.
You can't know that.
And don't you think the investigation is dragging on a bit? Do you think nobody in the village speaks badly of you? Don't fool yourself. Those old people from the farm who keep to themselves, they're ripe for denouncing, aren't they? And yet nobody's come to arrest you so far. It may just be that God is giving you time to get away.
You may be right, but I can't lie. It's against all my teaching.
You won't have to lie if you're never asked any questions. Just leave. You can preach elsewhere. I'm sure you have lots of friends who'd love to take you in.
But I don't want to run.
No one wants to run away, but sometimes we have no choice. If you run, your faith will live on. That must mean something.
You're right. I shouldn't give in so easily. I've just grown so weary of the endless persecution.
You should pack up and run away as soon as you can. The vicar might get here any minute.
Thank you.
Don't delay.
God be with you.
The funny thing is, they just go back to sleep. They take their time. But it's just the mechanics of the game. They do end up fleeing, though. They're not here by morning. So we convinced her to run, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
This last part's kind of funny. Alright, we'll go talk to Godwin, and then we'll be off. Whoa. Oh my god. Just got clotheslined by the butcher sign. I bet the guard saw that. Probably thought it was funny. What if Pebbles just like kept running? You can buy a new horse in this game, obviously, or even in the second one. But Pebbles, the horse I have, is actually the first horse you get. And it's canon that you keep Pebbles. At least going into the second one. Interestingly, though, speaking of canon, I heard there are multiple endings to the new Kingdom Come. I'm going to have to stay offline because I refuse to be spoiled by shit. I wasn't a part of any Kingdom Come Facebook, Instagram shit until... Or I wasn't even watching YouTube stuff until after I had beaten the game. So, like, I knew what was what. But I've already seen some spoilers from people that somehow know what's going on. Like, I don't know. Like, people who've already played the first one or whatever. Or the second one, because they got their hands on it early, or who saw footage. And it's like, I haven't seen anything major, but I saw enough where I'm like, fuck this. So I like muted the groups. I'm still in them, but... And like, I'm gonna keep posting my shit, but like, I'm not watching anyone else play. Like, my only experience with Kingdom Come 2 from here on out is just gonna be my own. What? Can I not be here? Okay, so I guess you're not invested in the vicar situation anymore. Good. I guess I'll just get out of here before you call the gods on me.
Clear off
Can't...
before I have you thrown out.
Jesus, Godwin. Thought we were friends. We got drunk together. Does that mean nothing to you? You fucked your concubine and I fucked the alehouse maid, or Henry fucked the alehouse maid in that barn at like 4 a.m. We were trashed, and then we had to say mass, and I said the sermon for you the next day. Did that mean nothing to you? If you know, you know. If you haven't, go check out my video, Partying with Father Godwin. God, it's 1 a.m. Where the hell should I go to sleep? You know what? We don't need to sleep. Pebbles. Pop you here. Oh, God. Someone had a bad time. Wonder if that was old Wenzel, who they said they brought from his farm to the presbytery. Or the whatever it's called. It's the priest's house next to the church. We're gonna go hang out in the church. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Let's see how much it is to pay for my indulgence. Whoo, 1,400. It's just based on your sins in the game. It does increase your reputation, though, if you pay that off. So if I remember correctly, you still have to report the heretics to the vicar so that he'll go away. But It's kind of a weird quest, but the idea here is that you gave the Waldensian family, the Bowers, plenty of time to run. You then tell him, oh, they're at the farm. He's going to go check it out. They'll be gone. They escaped. He's gone. Everyone's happy. That's kind of the idea. Oh, Father Godwin, Father Godwin, Father... I guess we would have told him, hey, like, the Bowers are gone.
Good luck, then.
Is this dude still sleeping? You are a vicar of the Roman Catholic Church. What is this shit? Wine, beer, spirits? Pitcher for wine? Someone had a good night. I think you can actually kill him and there's like some consequences, but... Oh, it's the guard. I should just wake him up. I'm not waiting for this. Get your ass up.
God be with you.
His hair is killing me. I know who the heretics are.
I found them, Monsignor.
Pardon me?
I found the heretics.
Really? And who are they?
The Bauer family and their entire household.
Well, I expect you to give me some evidence. In the last few days, I've been hearing how practically everyone here is a heretic.
I found that place the captive heretic talked about, and I found a family cross there. It took a bit of asking around, but I learned it belongs to the Bowers. Their farm isn't far from here, to the north. And then all I had to do was go there and do a little spying.
Their farm's to the
What
south.
did you hear?
Nothing at all. The farm was deserted, not a living soul anywhere.
Ha! They fled. So they are heretics.
What will you do, Monsignor?
It's not the first time the devil's spawn has fled from me. I'll do the same as always. Track them down and capture them. Don't worry, they won't get far. Thank you for your help. You may leave. Take care now.
There you have it, folks. Give word to Sir Hanish, and yeah, like he's in a big rush to go get the heretics. So I thought, okay, hold on. We're gonna save. Let's go return to Sir Hanish and finish the quest. And then there's going to be some bonus content at the end. We're then going to load, and I'm going to show you some alternate dialogue you can give. But I think in order to give some alternate dialogue, you actually have to turn them in. Which... yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hold on. Okay, so... oh, fuck. Yeah, their farm's to the south. And he said it's to the north. He sent them on a goose chase. Yeah. The Bowers will be fine. Yeah, just go south.
Yeah.
Alright. Mother of God. You get a sick sword from completing this quest, actually. Well, from getting a good outcome from this quest, I should say. That's not the right way. We gotta go this way. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Gotta make our way back to Rete. Making my way downtown, walking fast, and I'm homebound. Ah, turn me around again. Ugh. We are going the right way, though. Gotta talk to Hanish. Or was it Divish? Or was it Peshik? No, it was Sir Hanish of Lipa. The, like, uncle, great uncle, or some cousin of Sir Hans Capon. Pebbles is a huffing and a puffing till they blow the house down. Oh, it's Hans and I's old hunting spot, old hunting grounds. Oh, fucking fuck. Oh, we're close. Yeah, when you play hardcore, you really learn this map well. It's the hanging tree. That's how you know you're heading the right way. Pebbles, catch your fucking breath for a second. Jesus. Okay, let's ride. We're almost there. We're already to Neuhof, so... I would say we're halfway there. We're looking good now. But thought that we'd ever say. Was that big time rush? Haha, if you know, you know. For like the, what, 1 to 2 people maybe watching? If you are that 1 to 2 person watching and you are still with us at this point in the video, which you probably aren't, but... like and subscribe. Maybe even leave a timestamp of how that says you made it this far into the video. I think the little bonus content at the end I'll probably make into a video of its own. Maybe I won't include my face for that. I will for this, but maybe I'll do another video. That'd be kind of funny. Jesus. Pebbles, we're almost there. For fuck's sake. I never noticed that before, that Henry tells them that the farm is to the north. Bro, it's to the south. So he sends them on a wild goose chase. Yeah, I was thinking that the dialogue option... was the same either way at the end, but no, it's, I think if you don't help them, but rather go straight to the vicar, you can tell him some funny shit. But we'll do that in a second. Let's finish this quest up. Let's go find Sir Hanish. My man, he's close. Good to be back in Rete. I think my favorite city in the game is probably Sasau. But I like Rete. Oh! There he is. Sir? Good sir.
Greetings. What do you need?
It's all sorted out, sir. No need to worry about the vicar anymore.
Excellent. Some good news at last. I've heard some pretty wild rumors from Ujis. So what happened there exactly?
Maybe this will surprise you, sir, but there really were heretics in Ujis.
Are you telling me the vicar didn't come to stick his nose in my possessions?
Don't know about that, but he definitely suspected there were heretics hereabouts, and he was right.
Christ. A man doesn't expect that sort of thing in his own fiefdom. Did you catch them?
I warned them and they've left. No, I think he gets pissed. The heretics fled.
No, they ran away. The vicar's investigation wasn't exactly low-key. Anyway, they've definitely fled beyond your estate.
Well, that's at least something. The vicar?
He's probably hot on their heels.
Well, I hope he doesn't come back. Anyway, Henry, thanks for dealing with that vicar. You pulled a thorn from my side. Here's a little token of my gratitude.
Thank you, sir.
See you later.
Oh yeah, St. Michael's sword. And you get the Waldensian little thing. You can pause and read this. I'm not reading all this. I'll just read. The Waldensian movement first appeared in the second half of the 12th century in Lyon, France. Peter Waldo was their founder. The emergence of the sect did not escape the watchful eye of the Vatican. And in 1179, Waldo and his associates were invited to Rome to explain their opinions and actions before the Holy See and respond to theological questions. That's cool. Okay. Oh, but yes, you get this epic sword. St. Michael's sword. The lawn sword of St. Michael, the patron of soldiers and sentries, guardians of law and order, and defenders. The masterfully forged blade of steel that would do even the archangel proud is made of the best material, and its rich ornament makes it a fine piece. All right, there we go. Well, that's the quest. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. But if you're interested, hang around for a couple more minutes. Got some bonus content for you. Once we get back to the main menu, we will load. I have 3 things for Waldensians. Well, I can go even further back if need be. I think we can just do it right after this. I think if you don't... So what did I do? I saved right before I warned them. I think it's if you don't warn them. No, that's not right. Okay. What the fuck was this one then? Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm following. I thought... Never mind. Okay. So now we're not going to warn them. So this is if we choose not to warn the Waldensians, and we instead go report them to the Vicar. So let us go return to Ujitz really quick and go report to the Vicar. Hopefully I didn't miss something. Sometimes this game's finicky and you have to do things the right way. Otherwise dialogue options won't appear. If you remember, that was the case. We had to load and sort of like, not redo, but we had to load and go back when we were doing the quest, A Friend in Need is a Friend Indeed. Because a certain dialogue option didn't appear because I clicked the wrong one earlier. So hopefully that's not an issue here. Hopefully we get the funny thing we're looking for, but we shall see. We shall see. Pebbles is a huffing and a puffing till he blows the house down. We're almost there, Pebs. We are almost there. Thief! Oh, and then the thief, you can hear him in the background, has the audacity to bitch about me hitting him with my horse. Like, you're fucking robbing people, dude. Okay, so. Yep. Pass the message along to the vicar. Because persuading the Bowers to leave is optional. Oh, vicar.
God be with you.
I found them, Monsignor.
Pardon me?
I found the heretics.
Really? And who are they?
The Bauer family and their entire household.
Well, I expect you to give me some evidence. In the last few days, I've been hearing how practically everyone here is a heretic.
I found that place the captive heretic talked about, and I found a family cross there. It took a bit of asking around, but I learned it belongs to the Bowers. Their farm isn't far from here, to the north. And then all I had to do was go there and do a little spying.
What of it? What did you hear?
Oh, yes, it's right here. Nothing suspicious. They're of a different religion. Heresy and terrible blasphemy all around.
Dreadful things. I'm not even sure I should repeat them.
Speak up, boy.
Well, they were invoking Satan and reciting prayers in some strange language I couldn't understand.
What else?
I think they were, pardon me, fornicating. And they shouted something about Lucifer.
Well, that will probably suffice for me. You did well. And for your devotion to Mother Church, you deserve a just reward.
Thank you, Monsignor.
It's absolutely wild.
Please excuse me. I need to arrange for their arrest and interrogation.
Of course.
Take care.
That's so fucked up. She's just gonna go back to bed. Yeah, I think they just disappear, and the Bowers disappear as well. They just walk off into the distance. You don't actually see their arrest. But, I immediately reported my findings to the vicar, who was clearly pleased that the heretics in Auschwitz had been tracked down so quickly he could take them to Kuttenberg to stand trial. He thanked me and rewarded me for my services to Holy Mother Church. The deed has been done. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that bonus content. We're going to quit now. But thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And we will catch you next time. Thank you, everyone.